Alright guys, this is my, wrong forum, this is my third tutorial on programming in Python. If you haven't read the other two, you're going to want to head over to the tutorials forum. It's right here, these are my other two. Part 1, Part 2, okay. And I'm going to use the code from Part 2. I haven't really got anything planned for today, but we'll just see how it goes. Download the code that I'm going to be using right here, lesson 2 files. And I've got them extracted here. Okay. I'll just open the account with Vidal. Open the wrong file. Okay, you're going to want to open lesson 2 with Vidal. Let me see what I've got here, because I can't remember exactly what I've done. Okay, so I just got basic daily. Okay, let me just add an account to this. I've got a, it's a rubbish account I'm going to use for this video here. That'll do. And my password is... oh, I can't even remember my password now. One sec. Okay, this will tell me my password. Okay, this account sucks. 69, that's quite apt. That'll do. Alright, just test the code that I've got. Logged in. And there's our daily code. If I go and stick that in a HTML file, you can see the result. Save that. As you can see, it's just code for buy the scratch card for too advanced. So let's head back to Python. Okay, so we got to do with my messy desktop there. We've got code here for phishing as well, I commented out. But I think the first thing we'll do is look at functions. Function is just basically a space holder for code. You can stick some code in a function. For example, this code is scratch card code, so we'll make a scratch card function. So we just type def by scratch card. And then we're going to have to indent all this code. You can do that by just pressing tab or going to a format. And there should be an indent somewhere, yep. Here we go. So now we've got a function, we're going to have to call this function. We're sticking by a scratch card right there. And that'll make the function execute when the code executes. So now we can also add phishing as a function. We're just taking this code, sticking it down here. And let's make a def for that as well. We're going to need one of these. So let's just call the do phishing function. We'll forget the scratch card function for now, as you've got a limit on how often you can buy it, run the module. and see what that's saying. Actually cancel that, because I'm going to make it print the HTML so I can copy that into a file for you as well. There we go, one module. Let's copy that source code over to a notepad file. OK to that. So it looks like the first time I ran it, it actually executed, which is why it's saying you should be more patient. But had I not done that, this would have contained our phishing result. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Let's add another daily, shall we? Why not? Might as well do one on video. Neopets dailies. Let's see what we got. Try to find a decent one. Don't want to do anchor management. It's a good one, but not everyone's got it. See if the snow age is awake or asleep. The program's logged me out. I'm actually going to use a separate account for this, I think. Even though I can't remember any of my logins, so I'm going to go to home page. See what I've got here, that'll do. It's not frozen. No, it's not frozen. Result. Paddy's awake, so that's no good to us. Try Tombola. So Tombola's working. Let's copy the link for Tombola. Come back to my code and make a new function for Tombola. Why not? Def do Tombola. That'll do. There's a link. Let's comment that. So it looks like we might have to do a post. Let's have a look. Let's view the source. Actually, I'll do it at Tampa data because it's a lot easier for people watching. Just cancel that off. Oh, I see. I'm going to abort that request so it doesn't actually execute. But you can see it's just connecting to tombola2.phhtml, whereas this URL is just tombola.phhtml. So we'll abort that. Stick that in here, and that's just going to be a basic HTTP GET, and we're going to set this as the URL and this is the referrer. So HTML equals account.get, put a space there for a URL and a space for a referrer. Simple stuff. Then we're going to print out the HTML, and we're going to call this function right here. Copy that into my notepad file. OK to that, reload the file. And I'm only allowed one free Tombola spin, so I've already done Tombola on this actually. Looks like it. But never mind, you can see my code's working. Doesn't really matter. Try another daily. I'm looking for a bit more difficult one than that. It's a bit too easy. It looks like I've already been using this account quite a bit today. I don't know if I've got the Forgotten Shore map. Oh, it is round here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, I don't look like I've got that. Let's just do Heathen Springs. So, I think what you do on here is click Heal My Pets. Let's check that source code. Oh, I've clicked the wrong button. Okay, so it's just sending post data to springs.phtml. Type is purchase. That's pretty much all we need. Copy that down. And it's post data, so we'll do a post. Data equals type. Sorry for my typing here. It is 2:42 AM, so. And the value of the type is purchase. You can see right there in the source code. You can use Tampa data if you prefer, but this does the job. And that's pretty much all we need. Yeah. So we do HTML equals account.post. And we'll use this URL twice. We'll use it as a referrer as well. And the third parameter is just going to be the data. Just copy that and stick that here somewhere. There we go. I'll print the HTML for good measure. And I've got an invalid site text. It looks like I put a full stop instead of a comma. That's good. Rerun that. I'm just going to copy this manually because I didn't close the window. So it'll still have the code I run before as well. Let's see where it started. Ah, fuck.